Okay, it is recording. So this is untangled. This is a twist of tangled and untangled mixed together, and this is untangled. So this is going to be our issue next. But this piece right here is somewhat untangled at the ends, but there is a clump right there that is mixing in everything, and the before you hit the clump is tangled up. The clump is a big stoppage, and then there's a little bit of slightly untangled right here. So what I want to do is figure out how, and I'm going to go this way, so and I'm spreading right now. I want to figure out what I am dealing with all the way through. So I'm going to her root spreading because there is some root tangle over here. This side I'm spreading the roots because it's not as tangled at the roots. So if I can, I will separate out this and add it to this detangled piece. So that's what I'm working on now. There are strands all twisted and weaving this hair into that hair. So I'm trying to separate as much out of that weaved in and out tangle part to get it over here. So I am spreading and lengthening right now. Spreading and lengthening to get some more into this. So I might have to go a little bit at a time because that's the way detangling works often. It's a little bit at a time. I'm lengthening because I really need to lengthen. Okay, so now let's see if I can, there is a tendril, a lightly tangled tendril right there that I am going to loosen with my fingers. There we are. I'm trying to loosen it all the way down, lengthening that out. So I'm lengthening. It's already loose and it's already soft. And it's soft in a really greasy, like solid fried food grease kind of feeling. Like, I'm not suggesting, please don't put food grease on your hair, but this is the greasy feeling I'm feeling is a combination of some spray-in detangler that I bought from the drugstore just to see if it would work. And it sort of worked, but it sort of didn't. When you first spray it on, it was really wet and it kind of bubbled up like shampoo and water. And that was weird for me. Um, so it was impossible to do anything with it in that state. So I kind of left it and I had to do some other stuff. So it dried a little bit and it had kind of a when the detangler spray on from the drugstore was dry, it had a different feel. It wasn't that make your hair wet and weak and weird feeling with the soapy wetness. It was like a greasy feeling. It was a greasy feeling mixed with I don't know what. So it was somewhat better than when it was wet, when it dried out, but it wasn't as the way I like it. So what I did is I added some of my concoction on top of that. I don't know if you want to mix concoctions because now what I have is a very greasy, like putting, I don't know, lard, like really dry, hard lard, dry and hard lard on your hair. And then my conditioner stuff did its thing. So it's kind of a mix of the two. That's what her hair is doing right now. It's not the best, but I'm not going to wash out the detangler because I don't want to. I don't feel like it. So, but anyways, so I just need to, oh, and I was talking and got distracted. What I was trying to do is get another detangled tendril to add into there. So that's what I'm doing right now while I talk. So I'm going smaller and smaller. So I started trying to get this much, but it's too tangled. So I'm going to try to get, uh, oops, lengthen it. I'm going to try to get and lengthen it so it won't turn into a knot. I'm just taking it apart and make sure I lengthen it so it doesn't knot up. So instead of that much, now I'm down to this much because I think I can actually break that much free from the root to the end, because it's a detangled grouping. So I want to take that detangled grouping of strands, oops, lengthen it so it wasn't turning into a knot. Anyways, lengthen it. Take that out of there. See, now, for the most part, let me get that one strand that was over there. Now, this detangled tiny section is detangled. And I know you're like, but it's a small victory, and that's how it adds up. That's how you get these, is you just keep getting that small piece and adding it to the piece that's already detangled. So that's that. Now I do the same and keep working out tiny pieces. I'm making sure to keep it lengthened because I don't want to make things worse. I am spreading and lengthening. It's already loose in this area that I'm working with to add to there, so I'm not doing the loose right now. It's already soft and smooth right now. Oops, see, that's riding up into a, see how it's starting to curl and twist? It's going to ride up into a knot. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing and lengthen that out. I do not want to ride it up into a knot. So anyways, that is what I am doing with this type of clump and tangle under there. So I've got a clump right there, a tangle under there, and then this side of this, the side over here, is loosened. So I'm working with that loosened side to get to free it out of there, because the loosened side is woven into the tangled there side based on strands, single strands, small groups of strands. I'm finger combing this now. Just twist it into there. So this is another piece that is free, and I'm going to wrap it around. And that's what I'm doing slowly but surely on this.